Remember when TikTok tried to cancel this event? Yeah, that's because TikTok knew this was gonna happen.
I've been in over 40 street fights, undefeated by the way.
YouTube literally swept TikTok. The final score was 6-1 and it was really depressing to watch. And yes, I'm counting Anesongib as a winner. But to start off with, the first couple matches were really depressing to watch because there were like 13 people in the stands. No one really even cared about them, so I'm not even gonna talk about them because no one really cares. But moving on to the main events, Deji is like a hemorrhoid in the YouTube boxing community. Like, no one even wants to watch him fight. I don't even know why he fights at this point because he's 0-2. He lost to Jake Paul, now he lost to TikToker. It doesn't get any worse because that was really depressing. But I think Deji took his inspiration from Ben Askren because he looks the exact same as Ben Askren before the Jake Paul fight. There are so many similarities. It looks like he had a beer right before the fight and it was really depressing to watch. But the bottom line is, I'd never want to see Deji box ever again. It was depressing to watch and he is the only reason YouTube is not 7-0 against the TikTokers. And that's all I have for Deji. But moving on to the Anesongib and Tayler holding fight, Anesongib won. Even Tyler Holder would agree that Anesongib won. Whoever the refs are, they either must be really blind or they're not even referees and they just took them off the streets because Anesongib blew that fight out of the water. But I just want to say, I think that fight was actually rigged because there was so much money bet on Tyler Holding. I think they actually rigged the decision and I don't really blame them for that because a lot of people got their money back and Anesongib might have gotten robbed, but I actually think a lot of people actually benefited from that decision, so I don't really even blame them for that. After that fight, Lil Baby came on and he said rappers are gonna box in the future, so I'm really excited for that. And moving on to the main event, that show was really depressing to watch. Bryce Hall got his ass whooped. It was like a dad beating manners into his child. I'm actually really surprised that Austin McBroom wasn't sent to jail after that brutal abuse of Bryce Hall. But I just want to say the ref was the best part in that match. The ref actually looked like he was on drugs and he was about to knock out Bryce Hall. It was actually pretty funny to watch. I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. Bryce Hall had some really good walkout music. He played Pop Smoke while coming out and that's respect. And then Austin McBroom came out looking like a furry. It was really weird to watch him. It was like he was bringing his entire neighborhood to the fight. There were like 30 people behind him when he was walking out and it was really weird to watch. Bryce Hall was really lucky that the match got stalled because Austin McBroom looked like he was going to put Bryce's head on a pike. And yeah, at the end of the day, YouTubers and TikTokers, both of them are scums of the earth. YouTubers came out at the top and TikTokers fell to the bottom of the bottom. At the end of the day, this was a semi-good event. It wasn't great or it wasn't terrible. It was decent, so respect to both Bryce Hall and Austin McBroom. Next thing I want to see is Twitch streamers against YouTubers. But yeah, if you made it to the end of the video and still haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And see you in the next video.